How you doing? I'm Paul from Cookies Campers, and today we're going to show you around our Volkswagen California Beach. What we have here then is it's the Volkswagen Beach California, so it's a factory built Volkswagen camper van, and we're just going to walk around the outside to give you an idea of what's on it. So on the back then we've a reverse camera, reverse sensors, and on the front we have parking sensors as well, so it makes it really easy to park. Then this cap here, you lift this is for your camper van hookup, so you can, on your campsite, you plug into your campsite, and then you plug in here, and we supply that cable in the back of the van. And you're coming up to the passenger door. So for fueling the vehicle, it's diesel only, really important. All our vehicles are diesel only. It's clearly marked. At the petrol pumps as well, it's marked in black as well. This is an AdBlue additive, you don't need to worry about that, that's already full. We also there's a first aid kit there as well. The height of the vehicle then is 2.1 meters high, so underground car parks, all that sort of stuff, barriers, no problem with it going underneath. What we're going to do is we're going to show you guys the inside of the camper van, but first we're going to turn around the two front seats. So these are caps and chairs, so they swivel around. So first thing you need to do is release the handbrake and just make sure the vehicle's in park. Then what you're going to do is you're going to bring the seat up to when the rail is about even here. And then you're going to wind the back of the seat forward till it's a bit over vertical. And then there's a little lever in the center between your legs. You push it to the left when you're sitting on the seat, and that should just turn around. You might let down your seat, and that's it. And then you can wind that back. And once you do that once or twice, you will actually do that seated in the vehicle. It becomes easy. So we're going to do the same for the passenger seat. Just going to wind them a bit over vertical. Again, pull the seat to the right and flick it around. You might have to adjust the seat a wee bit back or forward, but again, once you do it once or twice, it becomes second nature. What we're going to do first is we're going to pop up the roof. So what we're doing is we're sliding down this cover here, and your canvas then will come down. So you've got a safety hooks here on either side. So you're going to unhook this, and then you're going to open this hook. Hook it out, and we're going to do the same on the other side. And the most critical thing with opening the pop-up roof is having a door open, because if you don't have a door open, you're going to get a vacuum there when you got to push this up, and the same for bringing it back down. So what you're going to do is give it a little push up, and there's gas struts in it, so that just goes up itself. What you have up on top then is you actually have a bed then that you can stand up into. You can climb up, so you have a double bed up here on top, very comfortable. Then what you can do is you can push this bed up out of your way. So actually you have standing room here then for during the day you want to do cooking, space, or if you're just using the bottom bed. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the awning down. So the first thing is we're going to bring down is the roof bed. So that's on gas struts, so that just comes down nice and easy. And then what you have up here, you've got a strap here, and all you're going to do is you're just going to pull this down with one hand, and you're going to come down with it. And the most important thing, the really, really important thing on this is having a door open. So just down it comes, you watch everything is coming in. Everything should start, all the canvas should stay inside. When that comes down, you'll bring in both sides like this. And what you'll do is you just roll that back a bit. Sure your hook is up, and you just pull it down. And that's your hook in there, and then you're just going to hook in the other side as well. And then you got your two safety belts, and that's it. Really important thing with bringing down the pop-up roof is, like, if you have to force something, there's something stuck, so you just need to let it back up, have a check. If you haven't got your door open, it's probably pushed out some of the canvas outside. So then you're just going to bring this cover up, just make sure your belts are set in, and you're just going to tuck in your canvas, and then just slide that all the way up, and that's it done. Now we're on to the pull out hob. So we're going to pull out, very simple, pop up, and then you'll have your gas here, your single ring. So gas needs to be switched on down here. So we'll just remove out these packs, and there's this lever here, and you turn it to the right, So once you turn it to the right, you'll have gas coming out. You'll hear the gas. That's it, lighting. It's very simple, really good. All you're doing, switch off your gas, close your cover down, and then switch it off here at the main switch. There is a little camping gas bottle here, so you can open this up. That's it there. We do supply, every camper van will have a spare bottle of gas, and shouldn't really have a need to go near this. Just letting you know that it's there. In here then what we have is, we have a couple of starter packs, so teas, coffees, sugars, some peppers, some little biscuits. Then we have a camping kit, so you'll have in here then is your frying pan, pots, all that sort of stuff for doing your cooking. So we just have some cleaning stuff here for just the general camper van itself as you're traveling along, and we leave a kitchen roll there. So underneath then is we have all your utensils, so all these little cupboards here. So out here, like, you've everything here: knives, forks, chopping board, plastic bags, little kettle, tea towel. Then you'll have your bowls, anything you need to do basic cooking here: cups, bowls, and the same in here. So everything has a place here, and you will have everything that you need for any kind of basic cooking. The table is stored in the sliding door, so to get the table out, you just push your lever up, table drops out. So this table is used for the inside and outside. So there's a couple of different formats you can do with the table. We're going to set up for the inside here for the minute. You can go a couple of different ways. So just pop up like this. So yeah, so this table then, you can just clip it in here and you can use it like this. But also then what you can do is you can pull out your hob and you can click it in here. So you can do some cooking and have your table. And also then your table will actually go the other way. Nope. Have to go again, that's the wrong way around. This table then, you can put it the other way with the hob in. Yep, and that's it. Then just fold it back up, push the buttons, down it goes, push the buttons, down it goes. Just fold these in. Can be tight because all this stuff is new. And then we're just going to close the door and we just click it in this way. The hook is always to the top. So this is your display for your camper van. This will do your controls for your heating. It's really the most important thing here, and it'll show your battery. So all you do is press this once, and at the moment this camper van here is 46 hours left in its leisure battery. This is your most important thing to know about on this unit, your auxiliary heater. So you're going to go into your heater, and really important that you're going to select heat continuously. And then you're going to hit activate, and you press the center of this, and now you can pick a level. So generally, you know, summertime 3-4 is probably plenty. It's temperature controlled here as well. So when this symbol here shows, you know that your heating is working. So your heating then comes out from the door pillar here. It's going to come out through these vents. You can actually feel that blowing as well. The heating runs off the diesel off the vehicle. It's a really good heating system. For winter or summer, it's not a problem. Then just to turn it off, you're really just going the opposite. In, heat continuously, deactivate. That's it. I'm not going into all them other little things. It's probably not in need for it at the minute. So to do your double bed, first thing you need to do is move the headrests. I just usually put them behind the seats at the front when you have your seats turned around. You have two levers here to use. One is this cable here, and this what it opens the catch for the rails. These aluminium strips here is where the chair slides along. So you're going to get a good tug, and then that chair will slide down, probably somewhere about here. And then you have a second lever here. You're going to pull that out, and you're going to push the back of the seat down. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to pull this lever again, and just push your bed back up then till it meets. Then what we have, got your mattress then. Going to roll it out, and that's your full-sized double bed there. I think generally people sleep head here, feet down there. So what you have then as well is you have all these night blinds, so you can pull all these down. Really good, and on the other side as well. And also then you have these lights, and they do light, and you can hold them. They'll come up, and they should go down. All going well. Yeah, so very good for night. Then just folding this back up. Just rolls really easily. I'll have this done in a like minute or two. Same thing, just pulling your lever. You might have to just hold the seat belt and give it a little bit of a pull up. Locked in, and then your bottom cable. Give it a good tug, and just push it right back. And that's it. We'll stick headrest back on. So what we have in the boot is we've got your foldable chairs. So they just pop out. Really good quality ones. And you have an outside table as well, which is on the inside of our door. I'm going to show you. We have all our campervans you'll have on the back. You'll have a storage water, which is either 20 litres or 10 litres, with a little tap on it. You'll have your cable. You'll have your dustpan and brush just to keep your campervan in nice and tidy. And this is a net here. If you've got children here for the top bunk, you can put that net up as like a safety net there just to keep them in. You'll have your spare bottle and have your fridge. So we have a Dominic fridge here. It's a very, very good fridge. You'll get it like this. You just put your lid on, switch her on. It is a fridge and a heater, so it's really important to pick cold when you switch it on. You can also bring this fridge into the front of the vehicle and plug it inside any of the 12-volt socket plugs. Also what you'll have here then is you'll have your lever, your handle for your awning. So to put your awning in, handle in, you're putting it in, you're turning it, pushing it up, turning it back, and that locks it in place. That means you're going to leave the handle hanging there. So you're going to wind out your awning, maybe about a metre, so you can reach to here. So for here then what you're going to do is, there's two legs here, so they're spring mounted. You're going to push them in and that'll drop down. You're going to push that out, and then you're going to bring this lever up and lock it. And you're going to do that with both. So really important with awnings is if it's windy you don't use them, and at night time you wind them back in. We do have pins for these, but realistically if you need to use the pins it's probably too windy. So you just keep moving out your legs to support your awning. Wind it out to the end, just bring it back, a little bit of tension, and that's your awning out. So we'll just talk a little bit about the leisure battery and hookup as well, and charging points. So we're just going to press this button, and you can see that this battery is practically it's fully charged. That battery will easily last you for one night if you're wild camping and with your night heater on, irrelevant of what temperature it is. So for charging phones and stuff like that, it's this charging point over here you will use. It's just in here beside on the driver's seat. You also have a little inverter here, plug here, just in at the driver's seat. It's quite small, something to charge like a drone or a laptop, that sort of stuff. Nothing major. These points here are domestic sockets. They will only work on hookup, and these are just 12-volt plugs here. You could bring your fridge in here and plug it in here as well, so it's handy like that. If you were on hookup, you will get a little display symbol here showing a cable, and then that's when these plugs become live. For this Volkswagen Beaches, all our camper vans are all coming automatic. They're all factory built, so really easy to drive. We also leave a charging cable in there. They have Apple CarPlay, but what's really good in Ireland is Google Maps. So plug in your phone here, it'll bring it up on the screen here, so it's really good on that end of it. Air conditioning as well. Yeah, so what we have is on the front we have Blackout blinds. So these blinds are really cool. They have little magnets around them, so all you're going to do is fold out your blind, and then you're just going to stick it up to the windows, and then you have your front windscreen one, which will work off your sun visors. What you're going to do is bring down your sun visor. You're going to hook it in here, nice and snug. Bring across your other one, and then you're going to bring that up, push up your visor, and this is a little Velcro, and that gets you ready for night time. So blacks out really well, works really cool. So in the driver's door then, what we'll have is we'll always leave a little camping light there with a charging cable, so just good for campsites there. And we'll always have the manuals in here as well. So anything you need to know on the camper van or the vehicle will be in that manual. I hope now you have a better understanding of our Volkswagen California Beach. It's a great camper van for couples, for family and friends, and I hope you enjoy our trip in our camper van.